Welcome, Virgo, to your weekly reading. This is for the 26th of January to the 2nd of February. We are going to begin this week by doing an energy audit. I'm going to start off by pulling your tarot card, which will tell us what's in your energy field this week, and we will then move on to your oracle card, which lets us know what needs to be released. Virgo, you have the beautiful energy of Six of Cups coming in your energy field. And for me, this is representing acknowledgement and recognition from Spirit. And it tells me that you are somehow going to be rewarded or given something of value this week as a way of Spirit letting you know they see you, they love you, and they appreciate you. What you are being asked to release this week is the fear of holding yourself back. When, my dear Virgos, we are really ready for a big change, we are ready to implement something exciting we've done in our lives, taking ourselves right out of our comfort zone, and then just because of our own personal insecurities and fears, we hold ourselves back from what we are meant to be doing. This is the energy that needs to be looked at if it is relevant to you, and it needs to be released. Right, let us move on now and get your tarot cards, and we will just see what this week has in store for you. Virgo, I'm going to start off by looking at what is pressing on you now. We'll then look at the real reason it feels heavy. Thirdly, we'll look at what begins to loosen this week. Then, what this frees up for you. And finally, your quiet win this week. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the Empress and the Hanged Man, and we're looking at what is pressing on you this week. And Virgo, with two major arcana cards coming through here, it is a big message, and it's very related to what we saw with our poised energy. I feel, Virgo, you have an incredible idea, an idea you want to bring to life. Now, this idea could come through and touch any area of your life, but it's something that is of great importance to you. And I think you have been sitting with this idea for some time. Now you are at the stage where you need to move out of Hanged Man's energy and into the Empress energy and give birth. Create whatever this is, bring it to life. But for some of my Virgos, you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back with the fear of what happens if it doesn't work out? What happens if I take a leap of faith and I fall flat on my face? What will people say? Will I ruin my reputation? And so we see you remaining in Hanged Man's energy. Now this is pressing on you because you're holding yourself back from something you are very ready to do. And the more you hold yourself back, the more frustrated you're going to get, the more listless you're going to get, because you are at the brink now to take flight, my dear Virgos, and make this a reality in your life. Let us see why it feels so heavy. And we have Queen of Pentacles and Four of Wands. Now, the reason why it's feeling so heavy, my dear Virgos, is because this energy of Queen of Wands is waiting for you. What you are about to create and give birth to is something that is going to bring in a lot of abundance and rewards in your life. And I do feel this is connected to our Six of Cups. This is your lucky break, your reward from spirit, but you're holding yourself back. And when your soul knows that you're not doing what you're meant to be doing, Virgo, you start to feel quite uncomfortable inside. You have that feeling of you don't know where to put yourself. You're not happy staying at home and you're not happy going out. The reason it's feeling so uncomfortable is because you are blocking something that is going to be so good for you by holding yourself in Hanged Man's energy. So, my dear Virgos, if this relates to you in any way, and you're feeling tired, and you have brain fog, and you don't feel like doing anything, it's because you are stopping your natural path of progress. Take a look at it, because Virgo, what I see here waiting for you is incredibly exciting. Now let us see what begins to loosen for you this week. And we have Eight of Swords and the Devil. Now, this is wonderful news, my dear Virgos, because first and foremost, we see that this energy of Eight of Swords is going to be released. As you can see, this young girl is quite free. She's not tied up, she's not blindfolded, yet right now, as she looks in the mirror, this is how she sees herself. And I feel many of you are feeling this just before you take that leap of faith into your grand idea. Now, this energy of feeling as though I can't see how I'm going to do it, I can't see how this could be possible for me, I'm being delusional, I'm setting myself up, this energy releases. And with that, I do feel some of my Virgos have been dealing with an added pressure, which is coming through as the devil energy. So this devil energy could be the voice inside you holding you back, that voice that keeps telling you you're going to fail, you don't know what you're doing, you're about to create a disaster in your life. And for some of my Virgos, I do feel that this devil energy could be somebody in your life that is being very negative about the idea you have and about what you want to do. And they could be that voice of doom and gloom. So Virgo, this is going to be a disaster. You're going to lose money. You're going to have your heart broken. What are you doing? You are going to see the devil energy for exactly what it is, and you're going to cut those ties that could be binding you. So this loosens this week. Now let's move on and see what frees up for you this week. And once again, Virgo, this is wonderful because I see that you are able to leave behind that poverty-stricken village, which is representing anything and anyone that is no longer working in your life. And I think it is associated with Eight of Swords and the Devil. As you can see, you are already putting up a barrier between these energies and where you are now. You recognize immediately that this is not aligned to where you're going and you're ready to move on. And what I love to see, my dear Virgos, is that as soon as you make that separation, you are going to be able to focus on your life right now. Now, with Three of Wands here, I do think that there are three wonderful surprises coming through, connected to our Six of Cups. Now, one of these surprises could be good news coming in, Another surprise could be that somebody in your life gives you a wonderful gift. And this third surprise could be that you get an answer you've been waiting for. They don't all have to be huge in impact, but you will identify them as 3 significant areas where something went wonderfully well for you that will show you that you're on the right path and things are changing for you. Let's move on and see what your quiet win is this week. And we have Ace of Swords and the Sun. Now this might be a quiet win, but it is a very strong win, because we see with Ace of Swords, you, my dear Virgos, now know exactly where you're heading, what you need to do, and what you need to release. Your path forward has been clearer than ever. You're going to take the Ace of Swords and cut down the energy of just hanging in there, and you're going to move directly into the Empress energy, which is going to bring you so much joy, so much happiness, my dear Virgos, because you're out of this energy of, could it be, I wish it would happen, but what happens if I fail? All that murky energy now dissipates completely, and you are left in this position, arms wide open and receiving all the blessings, gifts, and good fortune coming your way. Lots here to look forward to. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.